Hello everybody, welcome to this amazing Q&A again, continuing on with the questions we have left behind from the 50,000 subs, and thank you all again for being as awesome as you are. Now, with that being said, today we have two giveaways. We're doing one Xbox, one PlayStation to give you away my wonderful cards for the day. So how this will work is if you win, you essentially get the code on the back, but I'm not going to be able to give it to you until you respond to me. So if you are the winner, I will be putting up your YouTube name saying, hey, you won, congratulations. And it's up to you to get in contact with me. My email is also located on my channel. You can send me a direct message on YouTube, contact me in-game, but you have 1 month to claim who you are and let me know. I do have your in-game names, but they won't work because you have to redeem this yourself. So I have to give you the code on the back, which means you have to contact me. If you are the winner, you have 1 month from today to contact me. Email TydeTyme@hotmail.com. I'll put it in the bottom. You can email me anything. Like, just get a hold of me. I'm also on Twitch. You can email me, message me there. And it's up to you. I believe in you because I love you. Alright, anyways, jumping into the questions and moving on. Couple people ask, what is your favorite god to play and game mode? I don't even know why I didn't okay. Alright guys, it's Poseidon. That's my favorite god. Period. I like him. He's fun. He's a water god. Alright. I'm a dual player. It is my favorite mode. I wish there was a casual one of it, because then I'd play the dickens out of that. But I don't know how many times I've answered that question. Alright, but we gotta move on. 20 minutes. Here we go. Who do you think are the most balanced gods in Smite? Scotty needs to get nerfed. Kale needs to get nerfed. Dual opinions, by the way. People who need to get buffed. Probably Xbalanque on her Cupid. Chiron. All the hunters I play. And I say this only because I don't get to play too many gods that I would think that are... A lot of gods feel balanced to me, so gods I want to have more power are the ones I play, and the ones I want to take power from are the ones I hate playing against, essentially. So I don't know as far as who's most balanced, who's unbalanced. That would take some decent research, and that would be a decent top 5 list to go off of, which I'll consider doing. But I don't have an official opinion, but if you want just my half-ass, here you go, opinion. Oh my goodness, I'm rocking a 5 o'clock shot. I didn't even notice. Oh well. I should shave next time. If there was no Smite, what game would you pick for your Twitch channel, if any? I've played many already. Where are you, sir? I have played Shining in Darkness, Dark Souls 1, Sonic the Hedgehog 1, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Oddworld, Final Fantasy 4, Final Fantasy 9, Depth, Terraria, Magicite, Guns of Icarus. I can keep going. I've played so many games on my stream, it is shocking that people have somehow missed these. I honestly believe that if my Twitch does not say Smite, you guys don't show up, because legitimately nobody shows up. I get like 20 out of like 200 people. It's kind of a big drop, but I like playing those games, so that's why I play those games, regardless if you're there or not. And those who are there are people who appreciate me for me, and those who are not there, I get people who come in like, are you playing Smite? And I say no, and they leave. It's just Smite. And like I said, this is a big thing about being a Smite YouTuber and streamer versus being just who I am as a YouTuber and streamer. And I need you guys to understand, it's always going to be about what I want. Smite's just what I've done. So if I want to play another game, I'm going to play this other game because I'm a gamer, not because I'm a Smite channel. When my Smite channel comes about, if there is one, it'll say Smite TydeTyme, not just TydeTyme. So this is a very Smite, you know, you get it. I'm not hating up on Smite, but it's not my life. It isn't me. So it's not all I do. I am a gamer to the extreme. What was my first video game? Sonic the Hedgehog. Should have put that with the other question I answered before. Out of all the players you have fought, which one do you enjoy to play against every time you do face them? And Shadow is my favorite person to play against because A, he's a very skilled player. B, he is very much like myself in the fact that he does not always play top tier gods. And when he does not, I do not. And we have the most fun playing the most ridiculous gods. We've done Famana against Giannis. We've done Sun Wukong versus Scylla. Oh man, fighting him, he's one of the people I fight all the time. And I like fighting him, he's fun. He probably doesn't remember me as much as I remember him, but that's only because I respect him being he's the only person who does not play top tier gods as often as the other ones do. And for everybody who tells me I'm not as good as the others, I could tell you they play the top tier gods. I say that, and Shadow's definitely one of the most respectable people on there. He also has never done anything bad in any way to say anything bad about me, as far as I know, and I've never said anything bad about him, versus where there's always rumors of other people and things going on. There's a lot of drama when it comes to being a moderately decent player, and people always want to know who's best, so there's a lot of shit talk. But Shadow's probably one of those people that doesn't follow that, but I have never met the gentleman, which is... Wow, we've never met. I went to the SWCs, and he was there, I was there, we never met, we never crossed paths. I met like a whole lot of freaking people there, and never met him. Oh well. Which god is your preference to play in solo lane and why? Chiron, because he is actually an awkwardly viable solo due to the fact that he's got heals without lifesteal. So you're able to build power and defense without requiring lifesteal. Like very many warriors, he has a way to heal through abilities. Shock, Tyr, all the good hunters, not hunters, but warriors, Bologna, have a way to heal. If you pay attention to their kit, there is a way to sustain with your abilities that make you viable for that lane, because you're able to bring your health back up to a sustainable level after smacking the living crap out of each other. So the person who could do that is typically really good. Chiron is one of the few hunters that can have high mobility, knock a lot of warriors out of the way, and heal himself. Alright, next question is by Raman. How did you handle exams? Oh my god. So, when I was really young, like 5, I was stupid. If you want to be real honest on who I was totally different. Looked different, act different, had different... It was like... I was given a character reroll at the age of 16, which magically increased how much intelligence I had and dropped everything else about me. I was a good-looking kid to this. It's just not what I want it to be. I mean, then again, back in the day, I had really bad teeth, too. I had braces twice and glasses, so, you know, I had this big headgear thing. It's a whole nother story. But that's besides the point. How did I handle exams? I didn't. A, B, C, and that's just pretty much how it is. When I got into college, again, exams to me then there weren't any. I didn't have real exams. My college experience was very limited, and I didn't like the college that I went to. Because I didn't really learn anything from the college. I learned from YouTube, because that was my homework, was to go watch YouTube videos on how to work things. But I'm very thankful for the equipment they provided, because it was the equipment that really got me the jump start on the learning experience, because I couldn't have done that without them, because the equipment is freaking expensive. But a $56,000 bill that I have to pay for the next 25 years of my life is also very expensive, which I could just probably put a loan out for the freaking equipment. Thanks. So I don't handle exams. The best I could tell you guys is to make sure that you're well rested, because actually every day of my life when I go to work, it's essentially an exam, in a sense that I have to be really prepared to just learn on the spot and then answer questions I don't know, and then I have to assess the situation. If it's a math exam, you just need to study the formulas. It's not too bad. When you got math and science and all that, it's all based on just rules and facts that already exist, so study, learn your rules, follow it, and it'll all come through to you, you know? Practice is the best way to handle anything. When you've practiced a problem, solving it again is much easier. Even if it is more difficult, solving it again becomes easier, because there are patterns and ways you can handle it. So study, eat, sleep. Make sure you sleep, because that is massive. If you study on the last day before, you're not going to pass that exam. It's just not going to be a thing for you, so keep that in mind. I was that kind of person, studied at the last second, and it did not go well, because then I would forget the small little pieces that really mattered. Study. Like, make studying a thing. Drop the games for a little bit. I hate to say that, I never did. I am a terrible example. But then again, I was actually really smart by the age of 18, and I didn't study because I kind of knew the material. I didn't pass with flying colors, but I passed, and that's all I was shooting for. Straight A's never mattered to me, so yeah. Next question. Would you give up your YouTube channel to receive $1 million? That's a good question. No? Question mark? I'm gonna assume that by this question means that I cannot return to YouTube. $1 million is nice, and actually I could live off $1 million for the rest of my life. The problem is, I would go insane. This keeps me sane. Not being able to make YouTube videos would drive me nuts. I'm alone, so you are the people that I get to be with every day of my life. Not having that is not worth $1 million. I'd have to spend money to make friends. It just wouldn't happen. I'd become an alcoholic, lose my money. Also, YouTube probably has the better potential to make more money anyway, so if I'm really looking to make more money in the long run, I'll start out small, but eventually I could make more money. If I work. I'm going to. All you people mean so much to me that I'm not gonna drop the ball on that. So, if I were offered now $1 million, no. $1 billion, $1 billion. Look, you could do a lot of things with $1 billion. I'll make my own website and I won't return to YouTube, but I'll definitely not stop this with $1 billion. But $1 million doesn't go that far. Anyways, next. Will you upload a Chiron guide for us? So, one of the big things about making guides for you guys. That's really hard to do. A lot of people are ignorant. B, a lot of people need hand-holding and explaining to the extreme degree. And C, I never know when enough information is enough for you. Making a 10-minute guide is hard to do because there's more than 2 hours worth of information I have to cram into one 10-minute guide. And sure, you could say, well, we'll make a 30-minute guide, but people don't watch that. They don't. I've already made guides. It was not worth the effort and time that I put into it because it didn't come back. Not a lot of people watched it. Not a lot of people learned from it, and people still make the same mistakes every day, building the wrong things just because all they do is they watch a pro player do it, but the pro player might not even know what he's really doing with that, and he's just getting it. So, will I make a Chiron guide? No. I wanted to make God guides for a while, but the channel's not receiving the support in order for me to go crazy enough to go that deep. It takes a little bit of research to do even a top 5, but top 5s are even just kind of opinionated. I'm able to insert an opinion, but when it comes to a guide that requires facts, that requires constant testing, make sure that I'm right on every level, and how does everything tie into this and that. And with a MOBA, that's really tough because when you're building a build or a god, there's so much to consider with every situation that no one build is always perfect, no one set of skills is always good, no one god is great for every role. Everything matters, and it takes too much time to make a real, true God guide to get you guys to understand that God to his full potential. And I don't feel like making these crappy-ass videos that are like, top 5 ways to improve your Chiron game, because that's absolute bullshit. I would only provide you guys with the truth about how to do a God truly. But the amount of effort to do that is intense. If you guys truly want that, if you really want a guide on a god, I need the support for that. And I don't need, the minority of you guys who I truly would love to make this for to tell me you'll be there, because you will, and I would love you for that. More than anything, I would like to do it for you, but the amount of time I have to put into that means I lose the Darkest Dungeon series, means I can't do Stardew Valley, means I can't do all these other things I want to do because I have to take all the time it takes to edit those videos to go do research. I have to take time away from my stream to do that. There's only so much time in the day for me to do things that research becomes a problem. And I'm the only one who does it. I'm the only working force here to do the testing, to do the research, to find everything I can out about the god, front, back, left, right, learn it, test it, do it again. And then footage, editing. It's probably a horrible thing, but if you guys truly want it, I need to see support for something. I need you guys to get a comment going. Show me some likes or something. I just need to know that there are people there that so when I do take away and lose something to make you guys a guide, that we do gain something that just mediates all the loss. And it's such a business way to look at it. That's why I do top 5 guides. It's something you guys want to watch. It's something you guys like. Something you could share. Funny for you and something you can enjoy that I do is a top 5 guide. Because it's opinionated, it's fun, it's great. But when it comes to a guide, that's rough. I used to do Tide guides, and I can tell you I spent like way too much time. And they were fun. They were great. I did them, but then I realized I really don't have time to do them. My work is just rough. So far, the plan is, before anyone freaks out on me, I do intend to make 1 guide a month at least. But obviously 1 god a month, that's 12 gods, there's 76. They're gonna add a god every other month or every month. I'll be behind. For sure though, Trinkill I believe made a couple of god guides you guys can follow off of. I can only continue to make small guides that like regard a small mechanic of the game or an item. That's probably what I can do for sure by this week. I can, but a full god with build, skills, roles, lanes, testing everything, all modes is rough. It's rough. Maybe we could do a multiple parter, but I would have to, like, okay, and here's a good theory for you all to just let me know in the comments below. If you guys feel you want a guide, but I do nothing Smite related all week but that 1 guide, would you want it? No duel club, no nothing. I will make a several part guide, 3 parts through the week that fill the slots that would be for Smite instead of, you know, duel club, any scrims I would be doing. Instead, we would have guides. If that is what you want, I will dedicate myself, and I promise this to you all. I don't need support for that because that takes away from something I already do, such as Smite, and do more Smite material, but it's not duels, it's guides. And I will do them for you if that's what you want. So let me know. Share this piece of the video if you want to friends who actually want this, and I'll do it. I promise you, by this week I'll do it. I'll get something going. It doesn't have to be Chiron. It could be any god you want, and I'll look into them and I'll start researching them. And then with that being said, let's go ahead and do our one of our giveaways for our Xbox player who's won the wonderful, and let's see, it's a $15 card. On the back of this is a little code I have to scratch off, but your name's gonna be right here, and that's Catnap. Hello Catnap, and welcome to the winner circle. Go ahead and send me an email or some sort, and I'll give you your code for the Xbox card. As far as I know, they should work. If not, I'll take them back to where I got them and slap them upside the head. And then there's still another raffle to go, and we'll get that done as we answer more of these questions. Hey, could you play Uller in the next scrim video you post? I really want to learn how to play him in the solo lane. Absolutely not. That is a scrim. That is not for me to fuck around in. I do, pardon my language, but a scrim is for me to take the battle very seriously, which is why those videos are not a, you know, hey guys, I'm doing. It's a, I'm being very serious with my team. If I yell at them, it's for good reason, and they need to listen. And on top of that, I have to study and understand my surroundings. Chiron and Cupid are my 2 mains for that. They are 2 gods that I hold very dear to my heart, and I will fight with them. Even though they are not my favorite gods, there's a reason I hold them dear. That's another video for another time, but I know you want to learn Uller. Again, that's where these guides can come in. So, hop on that. If you want that, I will do what you guys want. I am here for you. Anyways, what are your expectations for future of this channel, Smite, and your life? In general, what are your wishes and which direction you want to go? I would like to drop Smite, not 100%. I like Smite. I'll keep making Smite videos, but I want to drop it. I don't want to be known for Smite. I'm done being known for Smite. Smite is not me. I've always been a gamer, but because of like Smite being so Smite heavy, it's just dragged my channel with it, and my channel is pulling itself back to a medium where I can still have Smite content and give you guys your Smite stuff and be a really good Smite player, and then I can also give what I want for me, and that's games. I want to be a video game channel, and that's what I'm going to do. Hence Darkest Dungeon, which is uploaded with this video. Go check it out. It is actually, I think, a terrible let's play of this video because I was tired and I was like, it's just, but I mean, if you want to watch Darkest Dungeon, it's a thing, or if you want to see certain things in Darkest Dungeon, ways I can cut it, let me know. Because, yeah. Alright, have you ever thought about cosplaying? I used to cosplay Phoenix, right? A few years ago, before I started to bald, but yes, I did cosplay. Cosplaying is very fun. Even though I only ever had like 2 cosplays, I never had the time or money to really support the thing, but Phoenix Wright was my cosplay. You've once told Sam the Dude was the reason you started YouTubing Smite, as you were not entertained. You never thought about YouTubing before that? That is not bullshit. I said I took up Smite because Sam the Dude was not the one doing it. I took up YouTube for the reasons in which I listed in the first Q&A of this, which is my son. I needed money. Sam was the only other one doing Smite, so that became a let's do Smite, because Smite doesn't have a lot of YouTubers on it, so that was my way into the industry. If you want to know, as a little tip, having a niche is how you get big. People finding you is the important thing, because then those people spread you. You being found and more people that want you, it makes you easier to find. And when you're the only person who does what you do, people find you a lot easier. And that's how you steamroll when you got that personality, because there's 1,000 people here who probably watch this video who have an amazing personality, but just can't find the niche to attach their personality to and become a YouTuber. I myself am one of those people, as I'm stuck with just Smite without the greatest personality. And as much as you guys might like me, there is a limitation to what people like about me. Therefore, there are other YouTubers who are already more successful, and it becomes the why would I watch this dude? Why would I watch this guy named TydeTyme over watching a much better YouTuber out there who's already more popular, easier to find, and goes over topics with higher quality content? There's no reason. But I've always thought about YouTubing, actually. It's been a little thing that's nobody's business, but I've always wanted to become something, and YouTubing is, I feel, a way for me to become something. What do you like/love more about the community, about your community or Smite community? But I can't say you guys. Okay, so at the end it's got in parentheses, besides us, of course. What do I like about my community besides you guys? I don't like the Smite community very much at all, if at all. But I love you guys. What's there not to? Are you vacuuming? Pardon me, madam. I do apologize if there's humming in the background, but I'm gonna hope that doesn't last forever. But I gotta make this video. I don't have all the time to like go back. But just so you guys know, I do love you guys. And if I can't say besides you guys, what would a community be without you, really? You guys don't make me cookies. Can you make me cookies? Oh, that'd be so great. I could have cookies. That'd be great. Let's answer a few of these. I know I'm a little over my 20-minute limit here, but what do you think Smite needs to improve, and what do you think is the best thing on Smite? Good question. Smite needs to improve its TP system, its queuing, its matchmaking. Definitely needs to improve its rank system. Let's see what else. It needs to improve its god releases. I can go on forever. But overall, the best thing I think about Smite is Smite itself. It is a great game, something wonderful that we all can enjoy and share and come together on. Do you ever need an assailant? If I'm not mistaken, I don't think I want an assailant. But with that vacuum noise, I'm not sure if it's picking up. But this is a great place to leave off, and we'll give out the last raffle for the PS4 item here. See, it's all glary. Glare. No, damn it. No, you're not glaring anymore, you damn paper. Alright, anyways, $10 to PlayStation. The winner is Screamo Dragon. Oh, I almost called him Scream Dragon, but it's Screamo Dragon, just like right here in this area. But more of my finger gotta go this way, because the name probably stretches all the way across. But thank you for winning. Remember, you gotta contact me in 1 month from now. So 2 winners, Catnap, Screamo Dragon. Let it happen. I have 4 more gifts to give away, 2 more codes, and 2 more cards to give away. And with that being said, I guess that wraps up our time together today. I love you all very much. You are all very dear to me. I want you all to know that at the end of this video, I wanted to just let out something, I guess. Nothing Smite related, nothing community related, more just me. I've been struggling for the last 2 weeks to kind of really grasp who I am. A lot of what I've done, a lot of things in my life that I do and believe in, morals and everything, have been challenged in the last week. Because of that, if you haven't noticed, I've been a lot more anti-Smite as of recently. Not because Smite's bad, mostly because of the Smite community, but more or less my beliefs and values on how I've treated my life. And I've treated my life poorly, because I've only caved to doing what money was right. And there's a lot of other things. I could make a whole hour video discussing everything that's going on in my head right now, but I don't really have the time because I'm in my Q&A video and I really want to wrap this up. But anyways, to the point, I'm making the push. As you've seen, the schedules dictates that I will be playing other games on this channel. I have done that. This is the direction I want to go. And I'm going to take a hit in views and subs and money, because this is not what's right for the channel, but what's right for me. People on this channel are expecting to see Smite every day. I've already taken a massive hit the first time that I tried to do this, but I backed out because of the fear of losing Smite viewers. And it dawned on me later that they are never here for me. They were never here for me. They were only here. They were only here to watch a Smite video, and that is it. And this channel was never designed for that. This channel was never designed for one video game to dominate it. This is not, as I've said 100 times, Smite TydeTyme. I will never stop Smite. That's been a policy of mine just because I really do love this game and the community that I have. So I'm not going away. But I'm changing for the better because, one, if you've only ever played Smite and that's a game you mainly play, you're missing out on a ton of other games I feel you could enjoy. Which is why I think I'm going to start a series that shows you that. I want to just take games, not review them and, oh, you should pick this, but review things you are missing out on and just experience it. So do me the favor, guys. Just be honest with you. If you don't want that, that's fine. I won't be hurt. You can tell me that's something you're not going to watch. But I also want you guys to know that the daily Smite's not going away, and if you subscribe to me for that, if that is what you are here for, this is me being honest with you. It's stopping. It's already stopped. The schedule is no longer daily, but Smite will slow down even more. Down to 2 days is what I would like maybe a Monday and a Friday Smite day, and then I'm doing a whole bunch of other games reviews and other types of videos throughout the day. I don't want to say I want to be a personality because the person who I am is the personality, but I guess no matter what, TydeTyme is never Ty Christian, is it? This video is a little longer, I do apologize, and to the winners, again, you know how to contact me, and all of you lovely, wonderful people, we will continue our quest to finish these questions. We are at 183 out of 600. We are not getting there fast enough. I'm answering these with too much oomph in them, like just too much explanations. I probably have to say yes or no more often. But you guys are all very important to me. All of you are. Even if you are just here for just Smite, that's okay. You are important, which is why I will never stop Smite, because you found me through Smite. I will still have something for you, regardless. New channel things are coming on their way, and as always, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all you lovely lamps, parks, things that identify as other things that are not human. I think they're called otherkin. Those are animal specific. I don't know. Ignorant bastard here. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and then as always, good game.